Welcome to Cranberry Pond here in Greece, New York, and I wanted to share with you a tip for this week, or also to help you with some of your organization. So many of you probably already make to-do lists or big goal lists, and it may not be as effective if you actually don't sit down and focus on what is most important to accomplish. So here's my suggestion. Everyone's going to make a to-do list wherever they feel works best for them. Some people like to use a whiteboard, some like to just pull out a piece of paper and write it down, others like to use their BlackBerry or their iPhone or whatever smart media device that you have to be able to have your list. Well, this is what I would suggest, is make your big master goal and to-do list, things that you know you have to do at some point or another. Set that list, but then every day make a list of all the possible things that you would love to accomplish for that day, as well as things that you have to accomplish. Because you know that if you sit down at the computer, it's too easy to get distracted. You could be on multiple web pages, watching just YouTubes, just kind of accomplishing nothing, and then before you know it, time has flown by and you've done nothing. So what I'd suggest is making sure that you set those goals every day to make sure that you accomplish certain tasks. Make the big list and then highlight at least the top 3. Some people like to actually number them. You know, this is the number 1 thing I do, the second thing, or the third thing, fourth thing, fifth thing. When you do that, then you really are going to be able to accomplish more when you make sure that you cover the first 3. After you have accomplished the first 3 tasks, you then have been successful for the day, and you're making sure that you're making progress towards your goal, because that's what it's all about in the end. So really prioritize, and then you'll make those business motions moving even faster. Some of you have been wondering, when do you get charged again for your monthly web business fee? And as you know, it's really such an affordable business. I mean, come on, you can own your own business, and the only required fee is to pay $14.95 a month. That's awesome. That's what you guys know. That's why you're doing this. But the big thing is just making sure that you know when you're going to get charged. It's the same date that you signed up. So for instance, if it is September 5th, then the next time that you're going to get charged is October 5th. The same thing works with your club membership fees. So for instance, if you're an Emerald coach or above, I would highly suggest that you're part of the club membership, because that's when then you can be a part of the customer lead program. And you'll get charged again quarterly on that day you join the club member. Hey, I've got with me here an Emerald coach, Carissa Hauk, and she wanted to give you an idea and tip on how to actually get your business moving if it's not really working so much for you. So let's hear that.
Well, I would have to say I've been a coach with Beachbody for a little over 2 years, and I really didn't put a lot of effort into it the first year and a half. I didn't do much. I thought I was doing what I should, and it really wasn't all I could do. All of a sudden, my business totally changed when I started reading more and gaining as much knowledge as I could, watching videos in the back office, taking in everything I could from the information from our webinars and our phone calls and our conference calls, and that has totally changed my business to the point where now I'm getting more customers, I am signing up more coaches, and I feel more confident and more successful.
Well, that's awesome to hear. So what other tip could you give someone for daily? Like, what could they do every day?
Every day, I would have to say giving business cards. Keeping your business cards with you every day, handing them out. You'd be surprised how many times you can hand them out and gain customers. At the grocery store, I got my oil changed the other day and I handed out 2 business cards. And I've done it at my surgeon's office. I'm constantly handing out cards and I'm gaining business.
Awesome, thanks.
Anytime.
So here's another thing that really new coaches really have to pay attention to. And this is about when you sign up your coaches. A common mistake is by not setting your preferred placement. That means, if you're paying attention, this is a binary system, and that means you have a left leg and a right leg when you are bringing coaches into the business that you want to put them on. Your decision to put a coach either on your left or your right leg is completely up to yours. But as you know, to move up to the next level, which is Emerald, you at least need to have 1 coach on your left leg and 1 coach on your right leg. So never let the computer select which leg you want your coach on. Many coaches actually learn the hard way when they are so excited to be getting to Emerald that next week, and then they find that they put the coaches all on the same leg because they let the computer choose which leg they wanted to have them go in. So what you should do is actually go log into your coach office, click on My Business, and select Preferred Placement. From that point, set your placement to either be left or right every time you sign up a coach, and have your selection automatically set up and ready for your next coach to sign up, because you never know when someone might just sign up and didn't tell you they were about to sign up. So always make sure that your preferred placement is ready to go. It's set to go. The first coach you sign up, it really doesn't make a huge difference which side you put them on, your left or your right. But the second one, it does make a huge difference. So make sure that you do select which side they want to go. Never choose weak volume. Never choose first available. As a new business center, you really want to designate where you want your coaches to go to build your business. You know what's really funny? I actually get this question a lot. Is people who are looking into the business, and they look at the business and they go, all right, well, what do I have to do as a coach? You don't have to do anything as a coach. That's the best thing about this business, is that, you know what? I kind of call it a coach member, because many times people get scared by the term business, start your own business. Many times people aren't looking to do this as a business, and they really just want to get the product at discount because they love Shakeology, they love Turbo Jam, they love P90X, and they want to get the one-on-one monthly workouts for cheap. You know, that's basically the way you want to look at it, is not everyone wants to do this as a business. Some people just want to get the discount. Some people just need the accountability, another set of eyes looking at them so that they can stay on their journey. So when you're talking with someone about it, like, what do you have to do? You don't have to do anything. Everyone can start and become a coach, and really all the requirement is paying that $14.95 for their monthly web business fee, but they don't have to do a thing. If they wanted to, they could just get their Shakeology for discount, and that could be it. Hey, another question that I was asked was, who do you talk to about this business? Do you talk to people who already know and use the Beachbody products, or do you try to expose someone to them and get them started on it? It goes to both. Honestly, both. Don't decide and judge for someone else if this is something that they might be interested in. Hey, I've talked to a ton of people who've never heard of any Beachbody products, but you know what? They saw a bigger picture for themselves. They saw, first of all, that there was something that they loved and I had in common with them. And you know what that was? It was just fitness. Being in fitness, being healthy, moving. They were a runner. They knew a lot of people, and they just wanted to get more involved. And that's honestly what it comes down to. So if someone is thinking about looking at this business and they've never seen the products or known the products or used the products, this is a perfect way for them to get started owning a business that promotes health and fitness. Period. That's it. They're just basically recommending products for other people that they come in paths with to use. It's another way for someone who's looking to bring in a little bit of extra income, or maybe even a lot of extra income, by doing something that they were already passionate about. But what about those people that are already using the products? Do you already talk to them about it and get them involved in the business? Of course you do. But you know what it really comes down to is making sure that you are trying not to sell someone on any idea. It's a matter of them seeing the bigger picture for themselves, and that they are passionate about what they are doing, and that they really just want to share it with others. Be okay with people saying, no, this is not for me, because you know what? It isn't for everyone. And I don't want to bring someone into the business where I feel I have to convince them that this is the right way. Honor what someone is passionate about, and if it's not this direction, then that's okay, and just move on. Here's a quick tip for those of you who are building this business online, on social media, on Facebook and on Twitter, on your blogs. Don't search for people who are already using P90X or Turbo Jam or Chalene Extreme or Insanity. You don't need to think that someone is going to want to talk to you about this business that's already using those products. Go find people that have the same common interest as you. What is that? So think back before you actually got involved in Beachbody. What are your interests? What did you talk to people about? Who did you make friends with? Go talk to those people about those things. And then eventually they might look back onto what you have available and ask you about Beachbody. It's an easy way for you to not have to sell this business. And here's my final remarks and tip for the day. If you just started as a Beachbody coach, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Stop putting the stress on yourself to get to Emerald or to talk to people about starting this business themselves, or to even make a sale. Because you know what? This is my biggest tip for you, and honestly, it's the best feeling that you can do when the business works this way. When you first started as a coach, just use the products. get to know the company and what you will represent. Because as you start to get to know the products, when you do have those encounters to talk to people about the business or about the product, it comes off naturally. You won't have that feeling of, I'm trying to sell someone something. It's going to feel exactly the same way as when you recommend your favorite restaurant in town or your favorite place to go get your hair cut. So that's my biggest tip, is just be natural about it, because when it feels good for you, you're going to immediately want to talk to people about something that you're just having a great time with and are passionate about. And then the feeling of when you talk to someone, it doesn't come across that way, because you know what? People can feel that. People can feel when you feel desperate, or that you're really looking to try to make a sale or to, bring someone into the business. This should be fun. This should really be about something that you enjoy and love, and you just can't wait to share with someone. So just feel good about the products that you're using, use them, and just really take a nonchalant approach to it, that you're not trying to sell anyone anything. Thank you so much for following me this week. I can't wait to share my tips with you again next week. You gotta make sure you subscribe, and of course, if you can like this will be awesome as well. So I will talk to you next week. I'm gonna go for a swim now. See ya!